Take a moment to begin to steady your breath so your inhales and exhales are more or less equal. And then a moment to kind of check in with the mind, noticing what's present in your mind. And then allowing whatever is present in the mind to just let go. And, attuning the mind to a present and positive statement or image or feeling. Anything you'd like to kind of focus the mind energy on. Right? So beyond all of the chatter, there is a vast and expansive plane. This is the plane where mantra is found, where the mind resonates with the purity and vibrations of the planet and the planets around the entire cosmos, really. And it takes a minute, of course, to get the mind to that place. Maybe even we catch glimpses every now and then. And as you notice your body breathe in next, bring the hands then together at the center of the forehead. So in Anjali Mudra at the third eye. Give yourself an opportunity to focus the mind in one direction. And see or sense your intention resonate here. And then take a nice deep breath in. Fill your lungs all the way full. As you exhale, bring your hands to your heart. And then allow your attention to drop into the heart space. A moment to just acknowledge what's being held at the heart, anyone your heart goes out to. In a way, remember also from here that we are co-creating with those great forces. It's not just that they exist beyond the chatter of mind, but they exist also deeply within you. And so we tap into the unity and oneness that is all around as well as within. Sending from our hearts love and light to anyone and everyone who is struggling and suffering. So in this way, acknowledging that our practice is not just about what it does for us, but how it benefits the whole. And we'll open our practice with 3 rounds of Om, but first take a deep breath in to fill up. Exhale everything out. Inhale for Om. As you exhale, bow the chin to the chest and then release the hands, allow your eyes to open. And let's come on to all fours, please. Okay, so feel free, of course, to pad underneath your knees as you would like. Bring the wrists under the shoulders and the knees under your hips, and give yourself just a moment to move the hips from side to side here. So as I drop my hips to the right, I'm also going to kind of gaze over the left shoulder. So we'll move up into the mid-spine, the cervical spine. Then take another inhale and another exhale. Let's rotate the hips around in a circle. So bring them back over the heels and to the opposite side. And feel free to adjust your foundation as you move around, possibly widening the knees or adjusting in any way, right? Part of the benefit of moving through a posture is that it affords us the ability to shift and change foundation. Rotate your hips now the opposite way a few times. Good. Let's take one more inhale and one more exhale. And come back to center as you breathe in and pause here. And then we'll flexion and extension of the spine. Drop the belly, lift the gaze. Inhale, open the heart. As you exhale, round the spine. Scoop the tail and drop the head. Inhale, lift open the heart, broaden the collarbones. Carry the gaze forward and up. Exhale and round the back. Do that one more time. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. And as you exhale, round the spine. Scoop the tailbone under, chin to chest. Now come back to neutral spine. Inhale, exhale, walk the hands forward and come down onto your elbows. You want to keep the hips aligned with the knees, but extend the arms forward as it becomes available in the chest. So opening like the armpits, the front of the heart. Your gaze can be forward towards your hands or down towards the floor. Breathe in and out. Nice big breath through the lungs. And as you exhale, just let your heart drop toward the earth. Just a couple more breaths here. Let your breath open the front of the heart just a little bit more. And as you exhale, let your heart soften toward the floor. One more inhale. One more exhale. Good. Then you'll slide all the way forward onto your belly and into Sphinx pose. So your shoulders prop up over the elbows and your wrists are in line with elbows as well. The chest lifts up and open. As you exhale, the gaze comes forward, your collarbones broaden, and the upper arms move back, like you could pull the torso through the arms. And just relax the legs, kind of spread the tops of the toes along the earth. Pull the navel in as you lift up through the crown of the head. Inhale and exhale, your collarbones are broad. One more inhale as you reach through the crown, and now on your exhale, gently drop your chin to your chest. Keep your shoulders nice and broad and feel free as you like to move your head from side to side. Keep breathing, right? So you want to use the breath to break up any tension found in the upper body, the shoulders. Let your head rest and center. Exhale, and then inhale, lift the head back up. And on your exhale, lower your chest to the floor, stack your hands and rest your forehead to your hands. Give a little wiggle of your hips from side to side, or feel free to bend your knees and drop your feet from side to side. And breathe in and out. So as your hips move or your feet move, there's a little movement in the back of the pelvis. Take another inhale, another exhale, and extend the legs down onto the ground and spread the tops of the toes. Now reach both arms forward out in front of you and ground the palms to the earth. Lift your head just a little bit. And on your inhale, lift your right arm and your left leg away from the floor. Exhale and lower them down. Do the opposite side. Left arm, right leg. Inhale, lift up. Exhale and lower. Again, the first side, inhale. Doesn't matter how high you go, right? Exhale and lower. Simply strengthening the spine. Inhale to lift up. Exhale and lower down. Good. One more time on both sides. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, lower to the floor. Good. Slide your hands back under your shoulders. Push yourselves back into child's pose. Knees as wide as your mat. Your big toes touch. Your hips stretch back over the heels. Inhale, the arms reach forward. And exhale, the forehead comes to the floor. And you might even from here just kind of shift your weight from right to left. This will help you kind of snuggle the torso in between the legs a little bit. Inevitably opening the hips. Let your head relax towards the floor. Nice long spine here. Take another inhale. One more deep exhale. And then inhale, come back up onto the hands and the knees. Bring your knees underneath your hips again, back into tabletop. And now extend the right leg behind you. Plant the ball of the foot to the floor and just kind of pulse back through your heel a few times. So we stretch open the sole of the foot, the Achilles tendon. Hold as you push your heel toward the back of the room. Breathe in and out. Then lift your right foot from the floor and rotate your ankle around in a circle a couple times one way, a couple times the other way. Now inhale, extend the right leg out to the side. Turn your toes to face forward and plant the sole of the foot to the floor. Align more or less your right arch with your left knee. And then inhale, if you like, walk the hands forward, and on your exhale, bend your elbows and drop the elbows toward the floor, just like we did a moment ago with both knees on the ground. Carry the gaze towards your hands on your inhale as you open the heart, and on your exhale, let your heart soften toward the floor, or maybe allow your head to relax down towards the ground. Just breathe in and out here, root down through the pinky toe side of your right foot. Feel that root of the pinky toe side kind of stretching the outer ankle. One more inhale and one more exhale. Inhale, then come back up onto the hands. Exhale, pause. And as you extend your right leg behind you, turn your hip open towards the side, the toes to the side. Now place your right foot to the floor, just like we did out to the side and behind you. And then bring your right hand onto your hip. You could kickstand your left foot back behind you a little bit for balance. We'll stack the shoulders and the hips as you turn open to the side. Reach the right arm to the ceiling and stretch it overhead as you exhale. Good, big breath in. Exhale, let your head kind of drop toward the floor, your right arm drop toward the ground. Take another inhale. One more exhale. Good, inhale, lift the right arm to the sky. Exhale, lower the hand to the floor, lower your right knee to the floor, and switch sides. Stretch your left leg back. Plant the ball of the foot to the floor first and pulse back through your heel a few times. Breathe in and out. And then hold, push back through the sole of your foot. Keep your breath steady. And on your inhale, lift your foot up, take it out to the side. Plant the sole of the foot to the floor and align the arch more or less with your right knee. Take an inhale if you like. You can walk your hands forward and then we'll come down onto the elbows again. And breathe in and out. Good. Want to ground the pinky toe side of the left foot to the floor, gently stretching the outer ankle. Awesome. Lengthen out of the sides of the body, and as you exhale, let your heart soften toward the floor. Just a couple more breaths here. Good. Let's do one more, as a matter of fact. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, then come back up onto the hands, and exhale, pause. Extend the left leg behind you, turn your toes towards the side, your hip will stack, and then you place your left foot on the floor. Again, point your right toe back for the arch or take your foot behind you just a little, and then we'll stack left hand to left hip facing to the side. Breathe in and out. Lift the left arm to the ceiling. Inhale, stretch it overhead, and let your arm relax towards the floor. Even let your head drop down. Big long stretch through the left side waist. Couple more breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Imagine the side of the body kind of expanding. One more inhale breath and one more exhale. And inhale, lift the left arm to the ceiling. Place the hand to the floor, left knee to the floor. And then one more time, cat and cow. Drop the belly, lift the gaze. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale and round the spine. Come back to neutral spine, then inhale, walk your hands back to the knees. Lift the arms to the sky as you inhale, reach up nice and tall. And exhale, hands to the heart center. Lower the hands down. Inhale, lift them to the ceiling. And exhale again, hands through heart. Relax both arms down. Do it one more time. Inhale, reach up. This time, interlace your fingers, press your palms to the sky. Exhale. Take another inhale, lengthen out of the waist. As you exhale, stretch to one side. Whichever way you go first is fine. Ground through your knees, your shins, the tops of the toes. Take another inhale, another exhale. Inhale, come up to center, lengthen. Exhale and stretch to the opposite side. Stay here, ground again through the knees, shins, tops of feet. Take one more inhale and one more exhale. Inhale, come up to center, then release the hands to the back of the pelvis. Squeeze your elbows together, your shoulders together behind you. Lift your heart. Inhale, exhale, press the hips gently forward as you lean your upper body back. So we don't want to clench the glutes. We're just hugging inner thighs towards one another. Take an inhale, lift the heart. One more exhale, hips forward, lean your upper body back. And then inhale, come to center, and exhale, pause. Good. Step one foot forward and then the other. Let's come to stand at the top of the mat. Okay. So once on your feet, lift and spread your toes. Shift your weight a bit forward and back. You could go side to side if you like as well. We're just grounding the weight through the four corners of the feet. So the inner and outer ball of the foot, the inner and outer heel of the foot. And then we'll draw up from the arches. So you have three arches in your feet, the inner arch, the outer arch, and the one that goes transverse across. I want to imagine drawing up, so engage the knees and kind of lift the kneecaps towards your hips. This will engage your thighs. If you're not sure how that happens, don't worry about it. Let your arms relax by the sides. Then inhale, lift the arms to the ceiling. Feel your feet root into the floor, and as you exhale, lower your hands down. Good. Release them. Inhale again, lift both arms up. And exhale the hands through the heart, through the center line, really. We'll lift up one more time on your inhale. This time, lean back. Bend your elbows, draw the shoulders onto the back, lift the heart, hips slightly forward. Inhale, lift the arms to the sky. And do that again. Exhale. Good. Again, inhale, reach up tall. And then exhale, bend the elbows, roll the shoulders on the back, lean back. Good. Inhale the arms to the ceiling, and as you exhale, lower your hands now to your hips. And step your right foot to the back of the mat. We'll come into warrior one. Okay, so hips and shoulders will square towards the front of the room. We want feet hip width distance, the right foot just diagonally out to the side, like toward the corner of the room. And then take an inhale, and as you exhale, bend the left knee. Straighten your left leg, inhale, and as you exhale again, bend the knee. Good. We'll do that one more time. Inhale to straighten the leg, and as you exhale, bend the knee deeply. And now lift both arms to the sky on your inhale, and exhale, pause. Now pull the belly button in and lift from the lower abdomen to stretch the front of the right hip. Root down through your right foot and lift the arch of your foot. Remember when we had the foot out to the side? So we ground down through the pinky toe side of the foot. Take an inhale, lift the arms to the ceiling, and one more exhale as you bend your knee. Then straighten your left leg. Inhale, reach up, and as you exhale, fold forward. You can place your hands to the floor or grab your blocks and place the hands to your blocks underneath your shoulders. And breathe in and breathe out. Mm-hmm. Want both legs straight, so you're rooting down through the inside of your left foot as you lift the outer left hip up and back. Then we'll square the hips a little bit. Take an inhale, lengthen through the crown of your head, and as you exhale, fold forward. Good, you guys. One more inhale breath here. One more exhale. Inhale, step to the top of your mat. As you exhale, fold forward. Come all the way to stand. Inhale, lift the arms to the sky. And exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Good. Place your hands to your hips. Take an inhale and exhale. Step the left foot to the back of the mat. So remember, we want feet hip width distance. Your toes turn kind of toward the corner of the room. And the right knee bends nice and deep. Then inhale, extend, straighten your right leg. And as you exhale, bend the knee. Root back through your left heel. Good. Do it again. Inhale, straighten the leg. And exhale, bend. Let's do that one more time. Straighten your leg on your inhale. Exhale and bend the knee. And now hold here. Lift the arms to the sky. And pause. Relax the shoulders back and down. Think of lifting from the left arch, the inner arch of your foot. Spin your left inner thigh toward the back of the room so your hips square forward. And on your inhale, lift up nice and tall. One more exhale, bend the knee. Straighten your right leg, inhale, reach up. And now as you exhale, fold forward your hands to your blocks. Once again, breathe in and out, maybe onto the floor. We just want to meet the body where it is, right? Ground down through the inside of the right foot, move your outer right hip back. Take an inhale as you lengthen through the front of the chest, and on your exhale, fold forward. Relax the shoulders and the neck and the jaw. Take another inhale breath here and one more exhale. Step up to the top of your mat on your inhale and exhale, fold forward. And then bend the knees and lift the arms. Inhale into chair pose. So lift both arms to the sky. Sit your hips down on your exhale to weight into the heels. And then inhale, rise to stand, reach up. Grab your left wrist and stretch to the side. Exhale. Good. Inhale, come to center. Switch your hands. Exhale to the opposite side. Good. Inhale to center. Now fold forward. Exhale, reach out and down through the spine. Relax the head. Hands to shins, lift up halfway. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale and fold forward. Do that again. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands to shins, reach through the crown. Exhale and fold over both legs. Great. One more time, halfway lift. Inhale, broaden the collarbones as you exhale, fold over your legs. And then just relax here and feel free to shift your weight a bit forward and back. You can even bring your feet a little wider and your elbows to your knees. Just get yourself some stability underneath you. And then hold the pose and let your upper body relax down towards the floor. Maybe the hands to the ankles as your head relaxes. You might give your head a little nod, yes, or shake it, no. Take another breath in and another breath out. Then inhale, lift up halfway, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, plant your hands and step your feet to the back of the mat. We'll come into downward facing dog pose. Okay, so the hips lift nice and high. You might pedal out your legs, one and then the other. Spread your fingers nice and wide like rays from the sun. And then hold the posture here. Take an inhale and exhale. Good. Soften the knees a little bit as the sitting bones lift. Take an inhale and then stretch the heart back for the shins. Good. Inhale, bring your shoulders forward over your wrists. And as you exhale, lower your knees, bend your elbows, lower your chest to the floor. Slide forward, lift your heart. Inhale, open the chest, cobra pose. Exhale and lower down. Do that again. Inhale to lift up. Root the heel of the hand. Hug the elbows in. Exhale and lower to the floor. One more time. Inhale to lift up for cobra. Exhale and lower to the earth. Good. Inhale, go to plank and go back through child's pose. Then exhale your hips to the ceiling, downward facing dog pose. Good. Take a breath in and a breath out. Relax your head, soften the knees. One more inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale everything out. Bend the knees and jump, step, or walk your feet up. Lift up halfway. Inhale, lengthen. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale all the way to stand. Lift the arms to the sky. And exhale the hands to the heart center. Great. Bring your hands to your hips. Step your right foot to the back of the mat and turn to face towards the yellow wall. But keep your left foot facing forward. Now take an inhale, your hands to your hips, and as you exhale, bend your left knee. And if the left knee comes past your ankle, scoot your left foot forward a little bit more. Then extend the arms as you straighten the leg, lift both arms to the sky. On your exhale, bend your left knee, let your arms relax down towards the floor. And then again, inhale, lift up, straighten the leg. Exhale, bend the knee, the arms relax down. Good. Again, inhale, reach up, straighten the leg. Exhale, bend the knee, arms relax. One more time, inhale, lift up. And exhale, bend the knee. Now hold here, extend your arms forward and back. Turn your palms to face the sky. Take a deep inhale breath through the front of the heart as you exhale, bend the left knee. Good. One more inhale. Now we'll reach forward, place your left elbow to the knee and sweep your right arm overhead, extended side angle.
Same thing with your back right foot. We've been working this whole time. Ground down through the pinky toe side and lift from the inner arch. This kind of lifts the inner thigh and lifts your right hip. And then as you exhale, you might bend the left knee just a little deeper. Good. Reach over through the right hand. Take another inhale and another exhale. Come all the way to stand as you breathe in. Reach up, straighten the left leg. Then pivot the toes to the side. Bring your hands to your hips. Take an inhale. Lift your heart. Look to the ceiling. Exhale and lean back a little bit. Inhale, come up to center, and as you exhale, fold forward. Slide your hands down towards your ankles. Bring your hands to the floor and your shoulders lift up halfway. Inhale. As you exhale, bend your right knee. Straighten your right leg on your inhale and exhale, bend to the left. You've got your blocks there too if you'd like to use your hands. Your blocks under your hands. Inhale, straighten the knee, exhale and bend. We go again to the second side, inhale and exhale. And then both legs straighten as you breathe in and exhale, you'll fold forward. Take another breath in and one more breath out. Inhale, bring your hands to your hips and come all the way to stand. Exhale and pause. Good. Pivot your toes out now and your heels in. And bend your knees, bring your hands down to the insides of the knees. Then sweep the arms to the ceiling, straighten the legs. Exhale, the hands come through the heart center as the knees bend. Arms release, and then again, rise up and overhead. Exhale through the heart as you bend the knees. Again, inhale, rise to stand, reach up. And as you exhale, settle your hands to your heart, keep your knees bent and hold. Take a breath in. And a breath out. Notice the sides of the body. The left side, we already did our warrior two on. The right side, we haven't done yet, right? So notice the difference there. That's okay. Take another breath in and another breath out. Release the arms, straighten the leg. Inhale, extend the arms. And then exhale, lower your hands down. Step up to the top of your mat on your inhale. And exhale the arms by the sides. Now bend the knees and lift the arms. Inhale into chair pose. Exhale and fold forward. Straighten your legs, hands to the floor. Lift up halfway. Inhale. Plant your hands and step back. Plank pose. Once again, high push-up position. Remember, you can always set your knees to the earth here. Breathe in and out. We build strength and flexibility over time. Take an inhale and then exhale. Bend your elbows and lower all the way down to the floor. Point your toes and lift your heart. Inhale into cobra. Exhale, lower to the earth. Again for cobra pose. Inhale, lift the heart. Root the heel of the hand. Exhale, lower to the floor. One more time like that. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale and lower. Inhale to plank or go back into child's pose. Exhale the hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Good. And then just breathe in and out. Notice the changes that you sense in the body. Soften the knees a little bit. Good. Pull the belly button in and lift the sitting bones. Take another inhale. Then exhale everything out. Bend the knees and jump, step, or walk up. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale all the way to stand. Lift the arms to the sky. Then exhale, hands to the heart center. Now just pause for a moment and reconnect to your intention. Remember the space, the intention in the mind. Take another inhale, and as you exhale, release both arms down. And then we'll step the left foot to the back of the mat. We're going to do the whole thing over here. So here's the chance for the right foot. We're going to come into warrior two. So left foot turns out to the side, right foot faces forward. Extend your arms, inhale and exhale, bend the knee. Good, then straighten the leg, lift both arms to the sky. As you exhale, bend the knee, arms relax down. Good, again, inhale, lift up. Remember, if your knee comes past your ankle, you got to scooch that front foot forward a little bit. This will help protect the knee joints. Inhale, and then exhale, bend in. Good, let's come up one more time on your inhale breath. Reach tall, and then exhale, bend and hold warrior two. Extend the arms towards the sky, or palms. Breathe into the chest, and as you exhale, remember, ground down through the left heel. Take another inhale. And then we reach forward, take your elbow to your knee, your left arm overhead, extended side angle. Breathe in and out. Good, want to reach all the way through the left arm, awesome. And then carry the gaze to the ceiling as you draw your right knee back. Great, breathe in and out. Lengthen out of the left side of the body, inhale and exhale. One more big breath in here. One more breath out. Then inhale, come all the way to stand straight in the leg. Pivot the toes to the side, bring your hands to your hips. Take an inhale, lift your heart, look up. Exhale, press the hips forward and lean back. Inhale, come to center, and on your exhale, once again, slide the hands down towards your ankles. Place your hands to the floor underneath you, and inhale, lift up halfway. Now exhale, bend your left knee. Straighten the left leg on your inhale, and exhale, bend to the right. Yeah, and as we move in and out of this, if availability becomes, if space becomes available, then just widen the stance. Good, inhale. There's always room in our practice for adjustments. We're going to allow ourselves the space to adjust. As invariably the body will open. Go one more time to this right side, and then inhale to center and exhale, fold forward. Bring your hands to the ground under the shoulders, lift the sitting bones. Inhale and exhale, reach through the crown of the head, lift the shoulders up and away from the ears. Good, one more inhale breath here. One more exhale. Inhale, bring your hands to your hips or walk your hands up your legs, come to stand. As you exhale, turn your toes to face out to the sides. And once again, we'll bend the knees nice and deep. Now stay in the legs, and on your inhale, lift the arms to the ceiling. As you exhale, bring your hands to the heart center. Extend the arms forward, palms face up, inhale. Exhale and wrap the arms around behind the back. Do that again. Inhale, both arms reach up. Exhale the hands to the heart. Gather from the heart, offer it out, inhale. And then exhale, wrap the arms around behind like a protective light. Inhale again, arms reach up. Gather wisdom from the universe, exhale it down into the heart center. Inhale, extend the arms forward, palms up. Exhale, wrap the arms around behind the back. One more time, inhale, lift up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, extend the arms forward, palms up. Exhale, arms wrap around behind. Now stay here, take an inhale. One more exhale. Release, rise to stand, extend the arms out to the sides. Lower both arms down, and then step up to the top of your mat. Inhale and exhale, arms by the sides. Good. Just pause here for a moment. Steady your breathing. Cruise your attention through the body, noticing again how you feel in the skin and your bones. Notice what's present in your mind. Take another inhale and one more exhale. Good. Inhale the arms to the ceiling, reach up. As you exhale, fold forward over the legs. Inhale, lift up halfway and lengthen. Exhale, step back into plank pose. Hands to the floor, feet step to the back of the mat. Shoulders align over wrists, and remember your knees can come to the ground. Push back through the soles of the feet, take an inhale. And then exhale, lower knees, bend your elbows, lower chest to the floor. Slide the heart forward, lift up, inhale for cobra. Exhale and lower to the earth. Inhale into child's pose or back into plank. And then exhale your hips to the ceiling, downward facing dog. And breathe in and out here. Okay. Take another inhale and another exhale. One more big breath in as the sitting bones rise, and then exhale, come down onto the knees. Now we're going to bring the knees together and your feet apart. I'm going to have you grab your blocks. So again, knees together, feet apart. We're going to sit the hips down between the feet. So you can then grab your blocks and place one, maybe both, at whatever height can support underneath your hips. You might stack both blocks on top of one another between the feet so that you can sit back. Good, and breathe in and out. Good.
Take an inhale and exhale. So nice stretch for the front of the ankles. We want to draw the knees together. Nice stretch for the front of the quads. Breath in and out. All right, lift both arms to the sky as you inhale, and then wrap your right elbow under the left. So we're just going to cross at the elbows, maybe then at the wrists. If not at the wrists, just hands to the tops of the shoulders. And then you'll lift your elbows up and away from the chest and roll the shoulders back and down. Reach tall through the crown of your head. Take an inhale. And exhale, let your shoulders relax. Kind of feel the broadening in the upper back behind you. Your rhomboids are stretching, especially as you take your elbows further away from the chest. And then you can infuse the upper back with some prawn. Move your breath there. Take another inhale and one more exhale. Release your arms. Inhale, lift them to the sky, reach up. And then switch to left elbow under right. Remember, you can just place the hands onto your shoulders if you like, or take your hands to wrap at wrists. And then the elbows will lift and come away from the body, and the shoulders roll back and down. And then allow your eyes to close, this external gaze purposely obstructed by the forearms. Pull the belly button in and expand the lower back. Take an inhale and exhale. Couple more breaths here. Remember your intention, the prayer of your heart. Last one, inhale, and one more exhale. Great, release your arms. Inhale, lift them to the sky, reach up. Exhale and lower the hands down. All right, walk both hands forward. Let's come out of these knees so the blocks come to out from underneath you. And then to come out of the pose, we'll just extend one leg back behind you like we did at the beginning of practice. You can lift your foot, rotate your ankle, shake it out a little bit, and then go to the other side. Just both legs extend, of course. Rotate the ankle, shake it out a little bit, and then we'll come on to the sitting bones and extend both legs forward out in front of you. And if when you come to seated, the back rounds, remember you can always place the blanket or block or something underneath you so your hips lift a little bit, and that's helpful. Good, we'll flex through the feet. Take an inhale, your hands to the ground right underneath your shoulders. Give a little bend to the knees. Good, inhale, lift the arms to the sky. Reach up out of the waist, and as you exhale, fold forward, but just like halfway or a quarter of the way down. Come back up to seated. Inhale, lift the arms to the sky, and fold forward again on your exhale. Push through the soles of the feet. Come up one more time on your inhale, reach up tall. Exhale, come down like a half or a quarter. Now stay here, take an inhale. And as you exhale, lower your hands down to your ankles or your feet or your shins. Take an inhale, lift your chest, keep your feet flexed. And as you exhale, fold forward. Bring your heart closer towards your feet. Take an inhale and exhale. Really closer towards your feet by hinging at your waist. Good. And then just take a moment to cruise your awareness inside. Remember the prayer, the heart, the intention in your mind's eye. Nice long spine lifting out of the waist as you exhale, fold forward. We'll take one more breath in and then one more breath out. Good. Inhale, lift your arms by your ears. Come all the way back up to seated. As you exhale, lower the hands down. And we'll take this right leg out to the side, as far out to the side as it will go, and fold your left foot in. Okay, and bring your hands onto the floor in front of you. You can grab onto the legs or bring your hands onto your blocks. We'll flex this right foot. Take an inhale, lift the heart, and then once again, you're gonna fold forward as you exhale. And just breathe in and breathe out. Ground down through your right hip, root onto the floor through that side. Maybe even shift the weight to the right a little bit. Lift the heart on your inhale, and as you exhale, fold forward, hinging at your waist. Relax the shoulders and the neck and the jaw. Good. Take a breath in. Breath out. Couple more breaths here. Beautiful. Let's do one more inhale and one more exhale. Now we'll come up to seated on your inhale breath. Slide your right hand down towards your right ankle. Inhale, lift the left arm to the sky and either reach your left arm overhead or bend your elbow and place your hand behind the head. And then gently push your head into the hand as you breathe into the left side. And on your exhale, fold over toward the right, just a little deeper. You might relax your right elbow, your right arm. Good. Breathe in and out. So as we awaken these things in the body, we give the body a chance to let go of all the stuff that it holds on to. And it is the receptacle for many of the mental modifications. The ways that our mind fluctuates, all that stuff that gets in the way from us perceiving something greater. Take one more inhale and one more exhale. And then inhale, come all the way up to seated. Exhale, pause, bring your hands to your knees. And breathe in and out. Close your eyes. Take a moment to perceive what's beyond the mind. Don't worry if it's not perceptible right away. And then let's change out the legs. Bring your right leg in. Extend the left leg out. We'll start folding forward. So your hands onto your blocks or the floor in front of you. Take an inhale, lift the chest. And as you exhale, hinge at your waist and fold forward. Breathe in and out. You want to kind of ground through the left side. So you might shift some of your weight actually toward the left. You might even consider coming out of the depth of the pose in order for that to happen a bit easier. Good. And then lengthen out of the sides of the body as equally as you can. And on your exhale, you'll fold forward. Your shoulders roll back and down, reach through the crown of the head. So the whole of our process, take one more inhale here and one more exhale, is really a way to bring the mind to a still point. Inhale, come up to seated, and exhale. Now slide your left hand down towards your left ankle. Lift the right arm to the ceiling on your inhale and stretch it overhead. And you can bend your elbow and place the hand behind the back of the head. Breathe into the right side body as you exhale. Let your upper body just kind of fold over the left leg. Relax your left elbow and shoulder. And breathe in and out. Very nice. Let's take one more inhale breath here. One more exhale. And then inhale and come all the way back up to seated. Place the hands to the knees. So this place that is beyond all the chatter of the mind, they say it's where all the mantras resonate, where all the sounds of the cosmos are perceivable. Take another breath in, another breath out, and just bring the soles of the feet together now. And bring your feet kind of further out in front of you so they're not tucked in so tight. And then shift your weight from side to side and kind of scoop the sitting bones out from underneath you. Inhale, lift the heart, and as you exhale, gently fold forward. Your hands down towards your ankles or your feet. Let your knees drop out to the sides. Breathe in out. It's not just the resonance of the cosmos that's out there, right? But your intuition, your deep inner knowing. And so when the mind becomes more and more focused and more centered, then we're able to kind of expand into that space and allow the cosmos to kind of guide us in a very particular direction, right? Whatever the mind is focused on. Take another inhale breath here and one more exhale as you fold. And then inhale, come up to seated. Bring your hands behind you on the ground and pop the knees up towards the sky. Widen your feet. The fingers face back. You'll just bend or drop your knees from right to left. And then moving into the back of the sacrum and the lower back a little bit. Take an inhale and exhale. Good. And then come up to center on your inhale. I'll have you come all the way down onto the ground now as you exhale. So you might have to scooch forward to the middle part of your mat.
And then we'll just come all the way down onto the back and relax here for a moment. Extend the legs straight, let your arms relax by the sides. Take a breath in and a breath out. Good. Take one more inhale, and now on your exhale, hug the knees into the chest and rock the knees from side to side or rotate them around in a circle. This is the whole point of the Yoga Sutras, of Patanjali's Yoga Sutras, is how do we bring the mind to the present moment? And he offers in this book many, many ways. Take another inhale and exhale, hug the knees to the chest. Now place the feet to the floor and stack the right ankle on top of the left knee. Okay, you're gonna drop your right knee out to the side. This might very well be enough for you. Maybe the right hand onto the knee. Or if you like, you can interlace your hands behind the back of the left hamstring. Bring your left foot up and off the floor. Okay, so anywhere along, maybe the hand onto the thigh or the hand onto the right thigh, gently pressing the right knee out to the side. Or you can bring your hands through to around the back of the left hamstring. Yeah, breathe in and breathe out. Now flex your right foot. Inhale and exhale. Imagine pressing the right knee away. If your hands are interlaced behind the hamstring, you can press the knee away with your right elbow. You could even move around here a little bit. I know sometimes there's some stuckness that can happen in the body as well as in the mind. So we're just going to want to rotate around a little bit or shift from side to side. Okay, and then we'll hold and center here. Take an inhale and exhale. Gently release. Place both feet to the floor and pause for a moment. Good, and then switch sides. Left ankle to the right knee. Again, you could stay here just with your left hand to the left inner thigh, pressing it away, or interlace the hands behind the back of the right hamstring. And then you'll bring your right foot up and off the earth and kind of rotate from side to side or around in a circle. Just kind of feel into this. We're really just looking to open some of the muscles in the hips. Press the left knee away, either with your hand or with your left elbow. Let your shoulders relax down the back. Good. And take a couple more breaths here. Awesome. In fact, let's do one more inhale and one more exhale. And then lower your right foot to the floor. Release both feet to the earth now. Walk your feet the width of the mat and knock the knees together. Place your hands onto your abdomen and just breathe in and out. So our practice is not only about stilling the mind, but then what happens when the mind is connected really deeply and steadily to the present moment. Take an inhale and exhale. Extend the arms out to the sides. Bring your feet back toward one another underneath your knees. And then just pick your hips up and shift them to the right a couple inches. Then drop your knees to the left. So a little supine twist here. As your knees drop to the left, you'll gaze over your right shoulder, maybe extending out through your right arm. Good. One more inhale and one more exhale. And then inhale, bring your knees back to center. Pick your hips up, shift them to the left a couple inches. Drop the knees to the right. And twist. So we know that, the experience here in human condition is so much more than just what's happening in the physical body. We work to align this individual self with the self that is beyond the chatter of mind. That which really is reflected in all things, in the pulse of the cosmos, in the shift of the seasons, in the movement of the tides.
Inhale, bring your knees back to center, pick your hips up, shift them to the middle, and then lower your legs down onto the ground. We'll come now into our final posture of Shavasana, unless, of course, there are any other postures that are calling to you or any other adjustments you'd like to make. Okay, so we'll let the body relax on the floor. You might put bolsters behind the backs of the knees or blankets along the abdomen or over the feet. There are lots of variations to take here, so feel free to kind of explore that in your own way. And then just let your whole body relax. So feel a wave of peace move through you from the crown of the head all the way through to the soles of the feet. Feel the brain kind of relaxing in your skull. Let your jaw relax. Feel the weight of the body on the earth. And let your breath come and go as it chooses. Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Slowly, please begin to bring awareness back to your physical body. Sweetly allow your breath to deepen. Gradually move your fingers and toes. You can rotate the wrists and ankles, and when you're ready, reach your arms up and overhead. Bring the knees to the chest and give yourself a great big hug. Thank yourself for coming to your practice, for creating the time and space to be here today. And then we'll roll to the right or the left, and whenever you're ready, we'll come up to a comfortable seat. And we'll take a moment to simply seal our practice. So kind of honoring one ending, just another beginning. Take a moment to remember the prayer at the heart and the intention in your mind's eye. Just kind of see the prayer like floating in the heart space, the intention resonating through the mind. I like to think of these sometimes as like for my heart, a universal prayer, like for something or someone else. And in the mind, something specific unto me. So there's that like symbol of the joining of the two selves. You can see the head and heart in balance with one another. And as you inhale, bring the hands back together at the center of the heart and take a moment to simply give thanks. So feel a wave of gratitude move through you. We'll seal our practice with a chant of Om, but first take a nice deep breath in to fill up. Exhale everything out. And inhale for Om. As you exhale, we'll bow the chin to the chest. Honor the love and compassion that lies in your heart and the hearts of all beings, the teacher that guides our way. And the light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you all for being here this day. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day and take good care. We'll see you soon. Hopefully.
You're welcome, Linda. See you later.